Newsflash, Orpa. You can't. That soup stays safe here, on this side of the screen. Hello, Orpa. Hello, Chris. How are you both? Yes, we can. You cannot bring a spoon to this side of the screen. There's a spoon, as you can see here, on this side, yes. But beyond it, nay. Nay, I say. This is my soup. You gotta get your own. You get your own soup. You can't tell us what we can and can't do. I mean, I guess not. I can only strongly recommend, I think. But even then, that doesn't necessarily give me any power. Speaking of me not having power, this is Disco Elysium. I have no power. I have no control over anything that happens in this game. Unless can tell us what to do, we might well not listen. That's fair. That's fair. I have no control. I have no control over my chat. That's always been an established thing. Are we done? I got my stuff, didn't I, from the car? Yes. So, then, that means that I'm supposed to be doing something else. It feels like it's been ages since I last played, but it was a week ago. It's probably because I don't play this on Fridays anymore. So now my brain is like, dead body on the boardwalk. Inspect the traps. The doomed hostel. That, maybe, at some point. Then play it on Fridays. I can't, I'm playing Persona 5 Royal on Fridays now. And I'm really enjoying that too. So I can't accommodate either way. Cigarettes, clothes in the trash. Persona can wait? Nah, Persona can't wait. That's a big game. We need to get into it now. And I'm gonna go to Japan in November, which is coming up really quick. So like, you know, I think we gotta play some Persona. Gotta play some Persona. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be prepared when I actually go to Japan. How will I know which line's the Ginza line? 86-hour finished Persona stream? No, I'm not doing Persona in one sitting. Absolutely fucking not. There is no chance. What the hell is that? Scrawled between the thighs of a page 3 girl. L'ange du disco. The frick? Why have I never seen that before? We're gonna check the library card first.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6.
We should try again during business hours.
Anything else, detective?
That's fine. I need to report a dead body.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man, height of 170 to 175 centimeters tall, dark hair, medium build, looks like he slipped, fell through the hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around
Also,
him.
we don't have too much
traces
left of this
vomit on
game,
his
so
shirt.
I don't know if continuing to play it on a Friday is a good idea, because we'll finish it too quick.
Any signs of violence?
No, it seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, Smiley, hello. He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card in his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
No, because the Jamrock Public Library is closed. You told me that. You told me that. Alice, From the Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Miljan.
Good. You have a lead.
Thanks.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Couple of buddies.
Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
Good.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see
I don't need to do anything like that. As if you've checked Discord, I will have notified you all that the Thought Cabinet TTS now works. It's got some refining to do, but it works. And last night I was working on little portraits for the various schools of thought or fields of thought. So that's been pretty cool. Let me do something.
It's you again.
Hello,
What is
Titus. Ooh, my logic is good enough. Yeah, let's give it a go. This, last time I checked, this was like 3. So that's insane.
a sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
Elaine, give me some fucking credit, mate.
She was here all night,
Give me some
11:30 to
Credit.
12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air? For one smoke? She didn't go to the bar?
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For
Yes.
one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Colin.
Drugs. Drugs?
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
Okay.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
Not plausible or not probable?
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
What if she was on the roof?
You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember,
Okay.
you can still mess this up.
There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
How?
Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here.
Yeah.
Sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
Pinball house.
East Delta Pinball Arcade.
Huh?
Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator for that
That's where you're
matter.
wrong, buckaroo.
The elevator is outside the building.
Yeah.
It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down
Nice
from
try,
the workshop.
dingus. That was one. Good one, Kim. From there, a door leads straight up to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up,
Just gotta
shot
work
him,
together.
come down.
Not
all
gonna just
under
compliment
7
him. We gotta
minutes.
work the evidence. Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down, all in under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
You can't, not allowed. No boys. No boys allowed.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now.
Oh.
You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
There's pinball machines in the workshop, still operational. I don't know if that's relevant. Also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop.
Footprints. Recent.
Nod, but they didn't fit with any of yours on scene. Ruby included. I don't want to include that. Recent. Yeah, recent nod. A week or two. I'm just going to say recent. I'm not
What
gonna give
else
them
did you
anything.
make out? How recent? What size?
They're about a week or two old.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that call.
Just believe me. I wanted to solve the case.
Good news is, I'm still listening.
Guess what? Remember that key I found here? Point at the window. Starts filling out paperwork for Mouse. No, my paperwork. Hey, Silent. Thank you for taking care of my paperwork. Guess what? Remember that key I found here?
I don't like guessing, Carl.
Good thing I can't read.
No
No.
one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions.
We're not jumping to
Theo.
conclusions, we're
You
jumping
took
to
that key.
solutions.
Did it look like it was recently put there?
Yeah, there was a note on it that said, hey, my name is Ruby, I did it.
Now, the ribbon was old, faded. It had been there for 20 years at least.
Could just put it back there when I was, once she was done. Maybe I was jumping to conclusions. No, I can't show weakness.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits. And he knows
May
it.
not fit well, but it fits, and that's all that matters. If it fits, it sits, and if it fits, then Ruby doesn't get a quick.
Also, it has to be said, this man would make a good RCM sergeant, or maybe even lieutenant. Just
Guess.
don't let him anywhere near women.
I'm gonna leave all of these because none of these are gonna be good. You do actually. This might be useful.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots.
What?
So no,
But I wasn't
I
here when
don't
the
think it was a
person
sniper.
was shot. I can't be
It was
blamed.
close up.
72% chance that the bullet came from the roof. It didn't. but there's still a chance.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
Yes, big lab back in Jamrock, the Jamrock ballistics lab.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez.
That's true.
What else have you got?
No, that's
Puts
it.
her on the roof.
We have firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot. Let's move on. I'm not going to say anything about a Sambo artist. That's not a good idea.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route
right
to
there.
the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt.
In the
in the
shape
shape
of a
of a
gun.
gun.
I've analyzed the bullet killed him. It was jacketed. Okay, sure. There's a small 28% chance the shot came from beyond the roof. Showed the antique rifle. There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez. Local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. That would be good, but that kind of also reinforces my own incompetence, which I dislike the idea of.
So,
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade.
Wait, did he say you don't have big guns? No, just say you're honest with him. Don't challenge him.
Just being upfront with what I know.
Right. That's mighty forthcoming of you. So, let me extend you the same courtesy.
Ooh.
She's connected to you know what.
Hey, he's extending an olive branch.
So she may have access to semi-automatics, but that's a long fucking stretch of
Don't mention the
imagination.
drugs. Don't mention the drugs, because he will be like, well, talked about this. I said don't fucking mention the gun. I mean the drugs. Show them the antique rifle. There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez.
That looks antique.
Yeah.
A Bell McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
I don't know if I want to tell them where I got the guns, but fine. There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
Yeah, you could almost likely repair one gun with all the broken ones.
God damn it.
To a certain
We
degree.
need to close that dump down for good.
That's a goddamn breech loader, too. Find one that works, and you got a military-grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition.
Ooh, that's good.
He sees it. This is coming together. He must. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet.
This is the bullet that did it. 4.46 millimeters. The Bell Maggrave uses the same caliber. Let's not get dramatic. Yeah, no, let's do it.
The
Let's get
blonde man
dramatic.
looks at the mushroomed Deathbringer in the evidence bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4mm too.
I think we're friends now. I feel like we're friends now, surely.
Whoa.
Right, Fat Angus? We're mates.
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close.
Just help me out. Help me to help you. I don't want to arrest her. I have no intention of like really arresting her. Not really.
You have been thorough. I'll give
Thank
you
you.
that.
The local. I don't want to. I'm just gonna move on. I don't want to like outline that I was incompetent before I took over.
All right. Keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious.
Let's just
about
like
some
you
things
know
myself.
take this nice and slow, nice and easy.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we?
Shut up, Glenn.
Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she
You're
do
not
something
my
like
Glenn.
this?
You'll never be Glenn. You'll never be the good Glenn. Fuck you, Glenn.
Phase 3.
Motive.
Motive.
Yes.
The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
Yeah. So, it's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. Kalasne told me some pretty interesting things about Ruby. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe it's all part of the leadership challenge against you. That's really not a good idea. When Kalasne came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know that something was wrong. That's a good one. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you. I think I'm going to start with the organizing a cover-up. That is very suspicious.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus. It's very simple.
Think about it. Why go through all that
Yeah,
effort?
it makes sense.
It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Correct, Shanky. It's weird. It's very weird, Shanky.
Really,
I agree.
Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Probably not Eugene. Probably not.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Oh dear, okay. I feel almost inclined to point to Titus because he is the leader. And so doing that establishes his place in the pecking order, but then also kind of keeps him involved. And we all want to be involved in a murder mystery, you know, in solving it. Oh. What the fuck? just happened? What just happened? I must have reloaded. What the? Oh, and I'm a sock puppet. I'm a sock puppet too. Oh no, I must have. What's the word? It must be set to my actual, like... Okay, Grey Mouse Sock is connected to... Yeah, Mochi, that's what it is. Ah. If you hit that, I reload. No, we were doing so well! Mochi! How can you do this to me? No, that's okay. I mean, I'm very glad that I know what happened, though, as well. So I was just, like, so confused for a moment. The game reloaded, so... Okay, so I must have hotkeyed it to that. The sock puppet at the end of the universe, exactly. Oh no. Hold on, give me a moment. Gonna need to rebind that at some point. That's fine. Because clearly, it must be bound to F9 then. Let me check. It is. Oh no. Okay, cool. I'll make a note of that. Fix that. Fix that. Oh dear. Because I was just sitting there. We were unraveling this mystery. We were going real far. And then everything just resets. And I was like, what the hell happened? I found that so funny. So
It's you again.
like, oh.
What is it?
Hey Titus, how you doing? Troubleshooting live. That's fine. We have learned.
A sudden
Because
He's cobbling.
And we'll go back through
Yeah,
all this stuff.
with us, drinking.
She didn't go to
Near
the
the
toilet?
stage there.
She didn't do poopies? You know how it is. You just always go, like, you can't spend an hour not doing the poop.
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you the whole time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay?
piss?
For one moment.
Went to the
Maybe
bathroom?
went out.
That's
I
probably
don't know why I
for the
said
best.
took a piss like that.
Don't break your stride.
And just
All right, you got
Okay,
his
let's
attention.
just stay on the track.
Now
We know
don't
what we
ruin
said.
it by making weird claims.
So you do
Why
agree that
not?
came from the roof.
you can't draw a straight line in a clock. Maybe from 72%. Wouldn't hurt to have one of those
Lamb.
Martinez.
My lord,
Steal
Lord Mouse,
all the
I am
lambs
work
in the
as
world.
of
Don't put it
now,
on
my
the
liege.
ship.
With that said,
How'd
I
you
can't
get
join chat
there?
as of now. That's totally fine.
Climb.
Lovely to see you as always. But I at least wanted to stop by and say hello. Chat, make sure to daily thank his liege, Lord Gaming Majesty. Anyways, bye. Thank you so much for popping in, Zombie. It's very lovely to see you. No need to remind, to thank me for anything. It's very lovely to see you all. Secret route. Secret route.
East Delta Pinball Arcade.
Okay.
The elevator is outside the building. Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I think so. What's interesting is that with the creation of the new TTS that I have learned about secret commands, and so there is actually a lot of stuff that I'm planning on redoing in terms of the programming around my stream. But then also there's like just another level of things that I can do now with Mix It Up because of these secret like commands. So I can run operations that use commands. Oh Jesus, Chopper just fell. That use secret commands. So now I'm super keen to actually use
I'm on it, boss.
that as
Right
an
when the law
option
clears,
now
Me
moving
and Angus
forward
are going up there.
for little integrated like immersion-y things for the stream, which I'm very, very keen on.
It's a
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
Footprints.
Footprints. That
Breeze.
close, huh? Good news is, I'm still listening.
Key.
I don't like
It opens the steel door.
Quit jumping.
Now the ribbon was old, faded.
It was there.
Why?
It doesn't. Also, it has to be said.
Firmly, but a right.
Phase 2.
Okay.
Murder weapon.
Not drugs.
Get a gun in her hand. If not that,
Let's show
then
the
at
rifle
least a
first.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable.
20, maybe.
God damn it.
Okay.
I'm
We
just
just
jumping
missed
ahead of
one.
this stuff because we've done
Ruby
this. We've
doesn't
done all
know his
this.
place, boss. Just discuss.
Jacketed.
So it had to come. This goes.
Wait. No. Just say. Screw
Yeah,
honest.
be honest with them.
You just
Just being
showed
upfront with you.
Right. That so she may have access to semi-automatics. But that's a long fucking stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
All right, Carl. Keep talking.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we?
The
Ruby wouldn't do
bad
this.
Glenn, not the
Why
good
would she
Glenn.
do something like this?
Glenn is a fucking jerk.
Phase 3. The big one.
Okay.
Get this and they'll give her
It's
to
not
you.
why did she kill him?
Remember,
Kill him. It's
don't
why did she
disagree.
organize a cover-up?
That
Okay, we're back
And
where
I
we
suppose you
really
have a
were.
theory on that.
Think about it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit.
Yeah, so
Right
don't
when
use
she came back
Shanky.
downstairs.
Shanky's already on my side, essentially.
Really, Shanks?
Eugene
Claudia
isn't on
wanted
my
to talk
side,
to
so he's
another
gonna
girl,
be
that's all. She
like,
was
he's
just the
gonna be
first one up there.
about it.
I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Yeah.
Time for a logic
So Titus.
demonstration.
Titus is the leader. We talk to Titus.
You're on thin ice.
Oh,
you
maybe not.
asshole.
It's a thought exercise, Titus. Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with the men as part of a lynch mob, or alone for a cold-blooded murder?
Alone. I don't drag my man into shit with me.
If she used us, then that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Okay, I think we might have gotten them. We might have gotten them.
But she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Stupid. This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, I've demoralized him. That's maybe not good. That's not ideal.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town.
Okay, not that
This
one.
is good.
It's all part of, not a challenge. We don't want to. We don't want to claim that she's challenging his leadership. That's a bad idea. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would carry favor with you. No, that doesn't make sense. When Cluster came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know something was wrong.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
No, that doesn't seem right.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know. Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Yeah, she got her shit together. That's how she knew. Yeah, she's got her shit together. That's how she knew. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I don't know about this one. Or she knew what happened because she killed him.
Not so useful.
No, no, that's not good. Let's move on. Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room.
Let me talk to her.
The old man in the corner.
Oh, he goes on
nods.
my side. Or they're gonna kill me.
A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's kill him?
This is the only option he cares for.
Wait. The audio said option. Authority says opinion. What the frick? I'll have some water. You're right, Smiley. Give me a moment while I grab my water bottle. What am I thinking here, guys? What am I thinking? Who's the killer? I also got to talk to Laurel about the phasmid traps.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want.
Okay. I don't know why my nose like that. He's with, like, Titus was talking, and I was like, yep.
I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too.
We
Wouldn't
did all
tell me
this,
where.
made all this effort.
However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Then he's like, I don't know. And it's like, what? Fuck, man, really?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now,
Oh.
I probably would.
You're my friend. Titus is my friend.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Yeah. Kim is right.
Perhaps.
I leveled up.
Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure.
Damn it. We never found out where she was. So as a result, we like outlined why she could very potentially be the killer. And Titus is like, I fully, you know what? I see it. I agree with you. And then I'm just like, great. So will you tell her where she's hiding? And he's just like, I don't know. And I'm just like, fuck, man. Why am I here? You suck. When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Then she came
Blew
in
too hard
to
into the
see
mic.
me.
Laughed too hard.
Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
As in the me as in the RCM?
No.
Me.
You. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Me? How could she be afraid of me?
And a hole in his heart. That first.
I'm not saying that. And a hole in his heart. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Fuck you talking about, you fucking weirdo. Don't forget the funny tattoo. No wonder she's afraid. I've come to declare the ending of the human experiment. She probably knew me from my singing days. Speaking of, we gotta sing karaoke. I'm sorry. No, I don't need to apologize. I have no idea why she'd be scared of me. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Sure.
Yeah.
Normal.
He says without smiling. Oh.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't
You are correct there.
stop
I'm wearing track pants and a policeman's jacket and a beanie.
until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock.
Oh,
That you're a human
human
can
can opener.
That you play suspects against each other. Open them up.
I gotta explain capitalism.
Like can.
God, where do I begin? Capitalism is an ideology of currency, and a perspective or ideology of how to run a civilization. However, capitalism, buying goods and services for currency or agreed upon currency, only works because of our belief in it. If all of humanity decided that we didn't want to use money anymore, then that's it. It's done. Money only holds power because we believe in it. But currently, in the state that the world is in, capitalism kind of rules with a very strong iron fist, because basically, without money, you can't really do anything. And it's kind of, the world is built on this foundation of capitalism. I'm not necessarily an economist, and you can tell because this is all just kind of coming out of my ass. However, a lot of those financial systems kind of run on operations or what's the word I'm looking for? Or mechanisms that kind of require some sort of financial or monetary or reward-based kind of system. So you work for money, you use money to buy things. The money that you use to buy things returns back into the economy, stuff like that. You know, through other ways, like it takes notes. I wouldn't bother, mate. You know, I use the term ideology purely because, like I said, if every single human being on Earth decided that money was no longer the thing, and we don't need money to buy things, or we don't need to earn money or anything like that, then it would cease to hold importance or hold value. The only value we get from money is our inherent understanding of it. And then but because of that, we have like the universal indicator or currency, for lack of a better word, that motivates and runs the many cogs that create the world machine, you know. And so other kind of ideologies like this, like socialism and not capitalism, we're talking about capitalism, but communism and things like that kind of operate under similar but different pretenses. So basically with socialism, it's that there is this basic universal, so then there is no higher or lower. With capitalism, it used to operate under the idea that your hard work and labor would then go towards what you earned. So it operated under the perception that if you worked especially hard, you would earn more and hold yourself to a higher and greater kind of level than your fellow man who maybe doesn't work quite as hard. The only problem with that is that nowadays with capitalism, you kind of cheat that, and so very slowly people have come to understand that this system doesn't necessarily work for the common man. It works for the man who kind of wants and is greedy, but then is also willing to do whatever it takes. But this is also my perception of capitalism as someone who, you know, has operated and lived under a very low income bracket for a very long period of his life. And then when I started actually properly working, I went to like a middle bracket, but not really that high. But I got to understand money and the effect it has on people and how it kind of clouds your judgment as well.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Money, money, money. Exactly, Smiley.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question.
That fucking hell scared me. Oh no. Yeah.
Silence. He nods.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah,
Just
there
gonna
was
leave it
something
there.
else.
Oh.
She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips.
Might be a little loud.
This cough,
Sorry,
Titus,
I'm gonna
this
turn it down
cough.
for you.
But she was
Turn
too
the game
scared.
down just a bit for you.
Scared. You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Do you know... Have you looked for her? Do you have any clues on where... Do you have any clues? Yeah.
She's not far.
Okay.
We know that much. She didn't take her lorry.
That makes sense.
So,
she wouldn't
she's
have gotten
on
very
foot.
far.
Good fucking luck, man.
What?
She knows this place like the back of her hand.
Why do people keep...
You'll never find her.
Why do they keep, like backpedaling on me? Like, Titus's crew are like, you know what? You're okay. You know, you're trying to do the right thing. We understand. We gave you a hard time, but we're gonna give you a little bit of leeway here and answer your questions. And then, like, while I'm just chatting, and I'm just like, so what's your favorite salad dressing to Titus? And then one of his mates are just like, F you. How dare you ask that question? And I'm just like, I don't understand.
And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
No, probably not.
She's not, Glenn.
Do you know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't
Boys.
really truly know either. Let's be honest.
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Oh shit. That's not good.
What?
That's really not good.
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something.
means that
I
she's
don't know
gonna
more.
This guy barely understands what
Yeah,
he's
I
talking
kind of
about.
know what he's talking about, but it's still bad. It's bad. Money is supposed to. I suppose for me, I don't want to chase money, though I don't want to lose a job. So I'll do enough to keep a job. Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's kind of how capitalism operates. You don't. No one really no normal person necessarily wants to chase money. And become rich, in a sense. Everyone kind of wants to just earn enough to live comfortably, but everyone's definition of comfortable is very different. And then the world's kind of definition of the cost for comfort is very, very different from person to person.
There you have it. Pale something.
But everyone has to pursue a job or at least earn enough to live. And so as a result, we're kind of in that spiral, in a sense.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
Oh god, Inland Empire's voice is so unsettling. Sometimes.
A little. On the coast.
Okay.
Where have you looked for her? More
It's
precisely.
a good question, yeah.
More precisely, on the coast. Past the waterlog.
Okay.
She's not here.
Can you tell me more
I'm
where on
thinking
the coast I
she's
should start
there.
looking? I don't know why I'm interrupting him.
Sure. There's some shit houses
Just
there.
talking
The Cinderblock
over him.
town.
I'm asking him the
Fisherfolk
question
there
while he's
refuse
talking.
To unionize.
Can't
So
imagine anything
that's
ruder
one
than
place
that.
we haven't looked.
It's just like I'm trying to tell you that I've been looking from the coastline, and I'm just like, where on the coastline should I be looking? And I'm just like, are you fucking crazy?
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
Damn right. That's me. Those are my
We'll stop
homies.
there. One more question. What does Ruby
Yeah,
look
good
like?
question. A woman.
Boyish.
Okay.
Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
So she looks kind of like Kuno. Is Kuno Ruby? If you looked out the window, is that Ruby?
It'll have to.
I'm gonna shake your hand. You know what? You gave me a hard time, but you seem alright.
His grip is firm and
Ooh,
reassuring.
reassuring.
Like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Thank you, Titus. This guy's great.
Not just granite. Tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
Just think it. He'd freaking hate me saying that. He'd be if I tell him you'd make a good cop, then he's gonna be like, I'm a union member. I dislike. Nah, let's just
No.
think it.
He already is a
Yeah.
sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard.
Standard.
Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
I mean, for not being crazy enough, that's the least of my concerns. Kim, am I boring? Just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance. Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
What does that mean?
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown, he doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Why not? Send out a telefax then. I'm not ashamed. Opt in. For being boring?
Done and done.
Regular
No
law
actual
official. That
communiques will be sent, of course.
would be too dramatic.
Too dramatic.
Yes, I love thought cabinets. Yum yum yum. Give me the thought cabinet. Regular law official. Yeah, I love having breakthroughs and filling my pants with my own poop. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. That could have been bad. Morel.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Talk to her. My pleasure. Watch me rizz up your wife, Morel.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out.
I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm basically a cryptozoologist now, too.
I knew it.
Kim's so disappointed.
I'm not surprised. It's already getting out of hand.
Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special to the cryptozoological community.
Community I'm a part of now.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
You never told me you'd seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
You misunderstand, ma'am. Of course I do.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Yeah.
That is a way bigger compliment than it sounds like.
Nice.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Take notes. Take notes, Kim.
Well,
Very
it
important.
was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
What happened?
I looked up, and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it. The reeds turned into a creature.
Interesting. Very creepy and pretty horrible.
She had no fear.
Just surprise.
Just surprise.
Yes.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing.
Did it paralyze you?
It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved,
Nay.
swaying,
Woman.
towering above me.
My spine.
After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
That's probably not an appropriate joke, but hey, I've said it.
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen.
I knew what I'd seen.
For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
This guy really, must be really painful to speak with this accent.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
You're on a date?
Our first, yes.
Nice. Very cute. Slims were white?
Not all of them.
Ah.
There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
Okay. How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself.
I guess.
To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
I don't want to ask what Kim thinks of it, because Kim will be like, he's not real. And I was like, well, cool. Great, thanks, Kim. I love you to bits, my friend, but holy shit. fucking me over. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Hey.
I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just...
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
Anywhere. Thank you for the gift. I will wear it always. Actually, probably will, because it gives me Inland Empire and Volition. It's pretty good. I mean, not as good as my horrific necktie, but, you know, it's time for a change of pace. The traps are full of shit, mate.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman.
Alright.
Now then, what can I do for you?
She's your wife, mate.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
I'm looking for a suspect, not subject. That would be weird. Suspect. Have you seen a woman with red hair who seemed to be on the run?
I'm afraid not, officer.
Fuck.
I've been busy digging around in the reeds for days, looking for signs of insect activity. I'm less interested in mammalian concerns, to be perfectly honest.
Fair enough.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook, then gestures for you to proceed.
Alright, I won't chat with him about cryptozoology. I'm just going to tell him that I'll check the trips, mate. Don't worry.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yeah, it was full of nothing. Full of sand, mate. Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
Yeah.
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow.
I definitely left that one stocked.
Yeah, fair.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
I agree. We don't give up hope.
Of course, more clever.
Kim, you can't do that to me. I feel all flushed and hot and bothered now that you whispered in my ear. You can't do that. Kim, you cannot do that. Never again. I wish I had a model that was just like blush, like mouse blush, because holy shit. I didn't know that audio dialogue existed. And now I do, and I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid.
Of course. Be sarcastic.
I didn't...
Unless you have an alternative hypothesis.
I wasn't being sarcastic,
you'd like
I meant that.
Mine stands, okay? Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional.
I wasn't being
This is a big
sarcastic, I
deal
meant
for
it.
us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol is yours.
Thank you.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure?
No, it doesn't feel like closure. We need to find out what the frickle frack is going on. What's going on with this cryptid?
Some kind of foul play might be afoot.
Yeah, you're right.
Theft.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here.
No.
This has been refreshing.
No, Kim, we've got further to go.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Kim, we got all the time in the world, baby. That corpse ain't going anywhere.
Hello. Lena and I were just discussing the design of the new
Kuno's a
trap.
hooligan, considered alternatives, enthusiastic about phasmid. Yeah, let's give it a go.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy.
I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
He's a kid. Kids are all love bugs.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin, see if anything comes out.
Delinquents, my favorite.
It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you
No
turn
problem.
up. I
No
have
problem,
a feeling
Lena.
we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
This is a slippery one. He may respect the law, but mostly wants to pass under the radar. You won't get a chance to talk after you walk out of here. He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but
Yeah, I'm curious about why he wants to go.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
That rhymed, nice.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Yeah, mate.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Yeah, no problem, mate. I could take care of it. I'll kill him. I'll get him for you, mate.
I really owe you one for getting us out of those reeds, officer. Finally got all that soot out of my hair.
You were racist?
Name's Gary.
You were racist, Gary? I don't even, let him finish talking. I just
Yellow
question
man.
him.
I mean, officer.
What? You can't just...
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes
You
out
can't
his
just say
notebook.
that? Jesus Christ, mate.
Yellow man, might this be the owner of that mug you found in the trash? This is something to ask him about, after a little probing first.
Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Nobody's perfect. Have you ever been tempted to drink?
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revacol.
Revacol?
Serious question time. This man is no innocent.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the whirling? No. Is this your mug? Is this your mug? This racist mug? Huh?
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
He's a true Vicholier.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No
Big Macs
offense
of
meant to
lasagna.
anyone.
No, I will not elaborate. How could you... Why would you say that and then not elaborate? You need... What? The Big Macs of lasagna. No, I will not elaborate. Please, though. You must. Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to find me, are you?
No, Gary, I just want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again.
I slam my fist onto the table and just go, I'm gonna frame you for murder.
I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of
Whoa.
competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Something racist. Don't worry, Morel.
Nothing. Just answering some questions. helping out the law.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
How'd you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal.
Well,
He
they
gave
both-
me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Really? Jesus. Well, they both have alternating layers of meat, cheese, and bread. I mean, I guess. Yeah, you have a point there. And to be fair, a Big Mac is multiple layers of meat, cheese, and bread. Ah, God. Yeah, you got a point. You do have a point there. I can see it.
So I can use the Whirling's
I think
trash
it's like what we
compactor
talked
to
about
store
recently,
my own
when
stuff.
we were just
Garbage
like,
disposal
really,
is
there's not
expensive as hell.
like definitions for
Bohemians
the
run it
titles
like
of
a
food is
mob.
not very specific, so you can kind of get away with saying stuff like that. And he says Boeing shamefully for night garbage disposal is expensive as hell, and Dan the Hemians run it like a
I'm
mob.
sorry, okay?
You have to keep.
I thought I could cut costs. I
Gary-
shouldn't have. I
Gary,
shouldn't
do you have to keep
disgraced
injecting
myself.
little racist remarks? And lasagna is also cake. Yeah, exactly.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
So Big Mac is cake. Yes, I would agree with that. That makes a lot of sense.
He studies his
You
reaction.
made me want to get a Big Mac.
Gary doesn't
now I'm
answer.
hungry. How could you do this to me? Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling and rags, into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
He did.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the
Very
clothes
weird that you
too.
decided to throw the clothes out.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Very weird.
Civic duty.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across
Wait
the
a
hardwood
second.
floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you, Gary?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
Don't mess with me. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird
Don't
sounds
make me
in
shoot
a bar
you.
like this.
I know I have the legs, so
Pinball,
if I shoot you in
glasses
the
clinking.
ankle,
Could be
you
someone
will go
playing
down.
pinball.
Maybe it was pinball.
No.
What sound? Really? There's lots of weird sounds.
Maybe it was pinball.
I hope I could
Give
help
me
your
the armor, you
investigation
little
in my
booger.
small way.
Don't be so relieved yet.
There we
Gary.
go. Oh no,
This
my
bad cop
composure.
may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
Give me a moment. Gonna just quick save, and then we're gonna put the
Very
squeeze on him.
generous of you to help us out, officer. I mean, officers.
Oh, stop injecting little racist shit. You live nearby in an apartment in Martinez.
Sure do, officer.
Yeah, you told us that.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
Yeah, he insisted that I open the door to your apartment.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him.
What'd you do, mate? Did you say something racist?
What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
Didn't even know what it was. It just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. Try not to shit yourself, Gary. It's just an open door. Not grimly. Our discussion on this topic is over. No, I mean... I don't know what I want to say to him. Don't know what it was.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night. about... I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you...
There we go,
or the
let's get
Union,
that freaking
just
armor.
ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
Give me the armor.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming.
Yeah,
even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
I like that Kim is like, yeah, nice, we got a racist. You know what? It is kind of worth it. Let's get some composure up in here. Composure. Composure. And then we will get him. We'll get that armor from him. There we go. +1 composure. Finally taking those track pants off. Yeah, that removed composure, so good idea to take it off. For now. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Make sure I get rid of anything that removes composure. Yep, we're good. Let's do it. Put the clothes in the trash. Yep, missing insects cage, that's fine. Ruby. Okay, we've got leads.
Always
to learn
a pleasure
stuff.
to see an officers.
There we go. Nice and high.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath?
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound
Hell
when
yeah.
the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He's gonna show me his nips. Gimme.
I was ashamed of what I did, and I didn't want you to know.
This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Yeah, he's very open about it.
Gary, what's going on?
Don't worry about it.
I took the hangman's cuirass. I didn't mean to.
You only didn't mean to because you got caught.
God damn it, Gary.
Gimme.
I know.
Gimme. Gimme, you crypto-fascist.
Shame on you. Give the cuirass
Yeah.
to the officer at once. Gary didn't mean to interfere with your investigation officers. He's just thick-headed and poor as dirt. But he's always helped us, given us a place to stay. And he's followed
It's fine,
Morel
I'm not
into
gonna have him
God knows
arrested
what jungles.
yet.
He's a loyal friend.
What did you really put into the trash? Why did you lie to me, Gary? Do you know he could? Just give me the armor.
He sighs again.
He's just
hangs
naked.
his head and unbuttons his shirt.
Just standing there
The
naked,
cuirass
just like,
that
it was
matches
all
the
I
dead
had.
man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Yeah, what do you actually put in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Yeah. Warm up, do 2 jumping jacks. You blood ain't moving. Good point, Silent. Give me a moment. Let me just get out of my chair. That was quick. That's real quick. Blood's all moving. Oi! What are you munching on? What'd you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was
You
weak.
prick!
I
You
should
lied
have
to an
told you the
officer of the
moment I
law.
saw you. But
He's a scaredy cat.
No need to scream like that, Grey Mouse. Do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought
thank
it was
you,
the
Opa.
Union. But I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word.
Yeah, we're done here, Gary. And then
I
I
don't
just
know, and I won't be
I
running my
shoot him
mouth
in
on
the
this
chest.
subject anymore.
Like, you bet you wish that you had this cuirass now. And he's like,
Oh, I'm dying.
God, I wish I had this
Yes,
cuirass. Oh,
absolutely.
leveled up.
I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Those are fine. Thank you. We're done here. You and me, done. The cuirass. I lose empathy. But it's pretty good. Wonder how you're not blind after the thumb poking your eye? Thumb? After that thumb poking my eye? Good point. Think. Put it on. Yeah, baby! Fake eye. Oh yeah, it's a fake eye. It's not real eye. It's not a real eye. These are my false eyes. My real eyes are beyond human comprehension, sadly. Regrettably. Now I'm singing karaoke, God, whether you like it or not.
Can I help you?
See Mouse sees with his nose. Well, it's a costume. Surely you see the stitches in my face.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Why do you even have a PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting
So
anyone
Mouse
use it
actually
after the great
sees farts.
karaoke
I do.
catastrophe of 44.
I did do that. Like, I am able to do that, but it's not necessarily because I see with my nose. It's not a prop. It's for your clients. I know it's used. What happened in
A
44?
lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
When was the last time you had a band play
It's
here?
not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients, okay?
I'm a real
Not you.
client. I've paid my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright. I have my own song with me. Gives the tape for smallest church in Sans.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt
You can't stop me.
stares at the tape you've just given him.
Let
he
me
begins
sing.
to frown.
People will love it.
Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Look at how much armor I'm wearing. I am pimped out, baby. Let me sing.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
Time to do some damage, baby. Kim, this is for you. This is for you.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
Yeah, baby.
You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Ooh, I
Let me
can't
know when
redo
should
this.
turn
Hold on.
The karaoke carousel.
Sorry. Hold on. Let me just
The
double check it.
stage is, you feel
Because it may have...
So, are you ready
Okay,
for...
no, never mind. Okay, cool. Alright, drama. Let's get some dramatic clothing on. We need as many points as we possibly can into drama. Because we can't try it again, we're going to reload it if I fuck it up. But the thing about this is it cannot... So, me failing is... It cannot be skipped. So we have to watch it go through. If I fail it, we have to watch it happen. And it's embarrassing, to say the least. Drama, baby. Give me all the drama. Yeah, I look ridiculous. Okay, this is my highest drama clothes. We know you're embarrassing. Fuck, silent. How can you do this to me? Drama, 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 drama. I have one more potential point to put to drama. Let's do it. Put everything we have into it.
The stage is all you feel it.
So, are you
There we
ready
go.
for your
Baby!
thing now?
When
Let
we
me know
went
when I
from
should turn on the
17
karaoke
to 92. Dress code, insane silk dragon. Hell yeah. Very easily, I just put the words together and it works. I know. Look at Kim.
I can see that.
Yeah, let's do it, baby.
The air is thick with anticipation.
Now listen to a beautiful song, gang. This is your reward.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in San San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there.
Titus is like, this is the most beautiful song I ever heard in my life.
Toward the Seven Sisters.
Tear rolling down his cheek.
Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there.
Yeah, baby.
In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
That was for Kim Kitsuragi. Baby. Yo.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake
Yo.
as awareness of your body returns to you.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi. It's all shit. Yeah.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile.
Oh, he's embarrassed.
Before turning away.
He's blushing.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words?
Beautiful music. Evening will come, we will sow the white sail. Workers of the world, unite. Did it, baby. What do you think? What do you think, Kim? I actually don't care what you think. Actually, I kind of do. Kim?
Yes?
Never mind. Never mind, you have nothing to say to me. Alright. Change into something a little bit more appropriate. My armor, just in case I get shot again. I mean... at all. There we go. Now I command respect. Alright, so next I'll talk to Kuno while I go back out. I don't really need to do anything here. Because I need to return to Suna. And the Ravers. That's all fine. Doom Tostel, that's fine. Shot. Oh, I need to go talk to Everard. Read the watermarks. Go to the Kino. Okay, cool. Yeah. Alright. Last thing we need to do on this island, or this side of the island, is talk to Everard Clare.
Oh. You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That ruby of yours?
Yeah, and...
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean by that?
Anything struck you a bit off about this
brain.
mishmash?
Well, the bullet didn't come from the roof. It could have come from anywhere on the coast. Yeah.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window.
The bullet was jacketed. These don't just lie everywhere. I'm just having doubts. I'm like,
it is rather
oh God, I've condemned a woman to prison because I was too hot on the trail of a suspicion. Oh no. Turned out the bullet was an antique.
True. Strange how you conducted the whole advanced ballistics analysis and then hand-waved it.
I needed to get through to Titus, and Titus is really difficult to talk to at the best of times. Footprints in the pinball workshop didn't fit with the old soul.
No, they didn't.
Just like my brain slowly shutting down because I'm unraveling my own like evidence. So far, no one has mentioned hearing the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all.
You're right.
Even Hardy
no one heard
didn't
it.
mention it. Neither did you.
I'm done thinking about this.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous.
Yeah, we don't need to harass Kalasne any further. We've told her that if she doesn't report to the RCM office, that she's gonna be, you know, going to prison. That's
Kuno's
bad for her.
like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Great.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, C.
We haven't talked in a while, Kuno.
Now
Maybe
they're
a
gonna
day.
take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything
Damn
without
it.
his lawyer present.
He definitely took the locusts.
There's definitely something going on here.
Check.
The fuck do you want with it?
Ah.
Good call, Pigmeister. The fuck about it?
Pigmeister.
You're testing.
Get lost.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
See you, Kuno. Bye. Alright, you got me there, Kuno. You bastard. You little... There's locusts. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the
You could just tell me the truth, Kuno.
Fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Stop being so sarcastic, Kim. No, he's gonna be more sarcastic if I say this. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic at all. We are making real progress here.
You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the
Damn it.
opposite. The phasmid did not take the
Kim,
bait from the traps.
why can't you
It
just
was
support
Kuno.
me?
The
Why
phasmid
can't you just
doesn't
be
exist.
supportive of me?
But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing
the
your
phasmid is
judgment.
messing with my brain. The phasmid is with my mind. That's what cryptids do.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
More sarcasm, really, Kim? Do you think that's helping? We're like an old married couple at this point. We're just arguing with each other. He's unhappy because I'm searching for a cryptid and not solving this murder case.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Okay.
Yeah? Kuno took the bugs, so what?
Just chill, man. I have no issue with that. You take the bugs if you want.
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
So you don't give a fuck about bugs, but then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Okay.
Stop!
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
Sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're
an artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
That's lame as hell. No, I like this guy. This guy's cool. Great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
Tries to tear his shirt. Tears the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window. So that's what this is about.
Depends on the choices you make, young girl. Me and Kuno have discussed this. I promised I won't do that. I feel like that. None of them feel good with these two. Because these two, you'll have like the most straightforward answer put out to you. And because you didn't say, F you, Kuno, then you don't get the like, positive response. So it's like, I don't know what the right answer is with these two.
I don't believe you.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
I don't give a shit.
There you go.
I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. She was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Okay, this is all settled. I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
Insul Indian phasmid. Oh, I'm gonna shoot myself.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, what do you know about the Insul Indian phasmid?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit.
No, I didn't
Fuck
assume
out of
that.
here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
No, Insul Indian phasmid. Have you met it? Did it speak to you? Did it look like a big locust?
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything.
I'm gonna shit myself and become a regular law official. Oh, thank you so much for the
You've
follow,
done it,
maybe,
Harry.
Christine. How you
Whatever
doing?
else you
So
are,
lovely to see
you're also
you.
boring now. It was not easy. You spent most of your life trying to
I'm
fuck
a
up
regular
every
law
nook
officer
and
now.
cranny of your personality. When
boring,
someone
I'm
says
lame,
something
as Kuno
political,
says.
the first three thoughts in your head are a ludicrous hodgepodge of communism, fascism, and stock tips.
Hey.
When they ask you
Love to
why
see
you
you,
did
friend. Love to
something,
see you.
it's superstardom, apocalypse, or the mea culpas of the flagellant cop monk.
I hope your day
It's
is
not
going
easy
well, or
reaching
has
for
gone
the
well,
fourth
depending on
option,
where you are in the world.
normal one. But you have. And now, you're not just crazy. You're also boring.
Ah, boring. My sacrifice. Caffeine. An adequate sacrifice. No, this one sucks. -1 shivers, strong grasp of reality. -1 inland empire, dull but solid. All learning caps raised to 3. No, this sucks. Being a rig, that's terrible. Get rid of it. Get it off me. No, I can't. Ah! I'm lame, and it's fucked me over. Okay, This is clearly making a note. I need to remove regular law official, because it sucks. Accept the sacrifice. I will not ban anyone in stream now. Oh, that's good. Uncaffeinated Christine is a danger to humanity. That, you know what? I can very much respect that. If I'm not caffeinated, I just don't have the energy to do anything properly. So I think if I did stream without caffeine, I'd probably ban everyone too. I'd ban everyone so it was just me. Just me in my kingdom. Kingdom of solitude. Also, thank you so much for finding me a little hat silent. It's keeping the rain off my head, keeping the snow off my head. It's a very welcome addition to my ensemble. Oh, though it won't keep me warm, that's for sure. And I could do with a beanie. It's real cold out here in Revachol. Oh, a seat. Let me sit. There's a giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. We were just talking about caffeine. Unbans myself to torture uncaffeinated mouse. No, thank you so much for lurking. Hey, it's lovely to have you here, and lovely to have you lurking. Well, I get work done. Very fair. If you're being productive, that's the best outcome. Productive and here, best outcome. I think so. At least I think so. I also love that, like, I glance towards my OBS and I remember that there, like, anytime someone uses the lurk command, a little eye pops up somewhere on the screen. Completely forgotten about that, and now like anytime I glance over, I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's an eye. It's stuck with me no matter what, buddy. You know this. That's true, but I wouldn't want to be stuck with anybody else. I don't think. That or any other member of chat. I think. Any of you. You know what? I feel like I'm a chatty person. I think I could chat with anyone. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's what? Fishing rod? Oh, that. What is it? What is it?
Huh? Everett? You big jerk.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more.
Give me cheese.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry.
Give me grubbo points.
I already knew this. My friend, the mailman,
I leveled up. I could
confirms the letter is on its way.
Freedom!
You've done a great thing today. You've
Get
given
it-
the children of Martinez
Get
a
it off.
future
It's like
and proved to be
ripping
man
a
of the
pair of
left.
really
I can
uncomfortable
finally
pants off
trust
my
you now.
legs. Ah! Freed me!
You're in my inner circle. You
Just
too, Mr.
removed
Kitsuragi.
being boring.
We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
I feel like
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear.
I don't need
to
anything
suspect
from you
trickery.
anymore, Everett. You're a nobody to me. Maybe I want to know about the fishing rod, but other than that, I don't give a shit.
Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Can I get my gun?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me.
Give me the gun.
But it had to be done.
Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character.
I like
So
characters.
watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described
Yes.
as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research.
Yeah, I'm pretty
the
smart.
The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that?
Don't blame me
Wild.
for what I did while I was
Anyway,
drunk.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
That's fine. That's normal. I was probably doing worse with it, let's be honest.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
As I said,
thing.
she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is she?
Unfortunately, I don't know
Oh.
anymore.
Dang it.
You're gonna have to go in blind,
Everett,
Harry.
you gotta
But
give me
she's an old
something.
lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Calls themselves, yeah.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Could you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock.
Oh,
near
shit.
the old fish market on the coast.
We gotta
One
go,
on the
Kim.
boardwalk,
We're
a
gonna
little
be
past
late
the
for this.
fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for...
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Great, Harry, great.
We gotta go, Kim.
I think we've
We gotta
truly
go.
built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. This has been so...
Everett, I'm fucking out of here. I gotta go. I need to go speak with this woman. She's gonna be waiting for me by the time I get there. These bad guys. I'm late. Kim is such a, gives such a bad first impression. If I show up late, she's got my gun. She's gonna just shoot me. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Kim. I mean, I have all my bulletproof armor. I should be okay if I get shot. As long as she doesn't shoot me in the face. That would be bad. And I know I maybe lead the wrong impression by giggling when I said shoot me in the face. But I don't want to be shot in the face. Again, the giggling is unrelated. Sexiest man alive? What the... Preemie beast. These stairs are weird, like to navigate down with the game's controls. But it's fine. Let's go, Kim. We're gonna run out of time. If we run out of time, this woman is gonna... well, I assume she's not gonna do anything bad, but... it could be bad for me and my gun. She might shoot my gun. My poor defenseless gun. How could I leave it in the hands of some sort of mad criminal? Some sort of mad woman? Couldn't allow this to... Hold on, I need to go back. I need to talk to Morel. I forgot. I need to go back to the Whirling and Rags and talk to Morel about the traps, because we may as well get the traps done while we're on this island as well. My goodness, that jacket. Kim's jacket is so cool. Just an awesome orange bomber jacket. Morel, the kids fiddled with the trap.
Hello, officer. I think I almost... So it was just a chop.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
We can try again.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this cool...
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap.
He's unwell. Morel is unwell.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
No.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat, people.
It's not worth risking your health. I'd offer to help, but I have my own things to do, damn it. Maybe I can still restock the trap for you. We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this. Yeah, let's give them hope.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't
Yes.
we? Fine. It's better than having these people getting
Yes,
money
Kim.
on the coast.
Yes,
But after
Kim.
this-
That's my partner.
Really? It's too much, officer.
No, it's not enough, Morel. It's not enough, and then I kiss him on the lips.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
And then I kiss Lena on the lips too. If Gary was still here, I probably would kiss him on the lips because he's a jerk.
They should slide right down the funnel. Thank you again.
Stuff locusts
We'll
into my
definitely
ears,
mention you.
Morel. You...
Should this lead to a discovery? I'm
bastard.
not talking co-discovery, of course, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Yes, monkey, the neurons of my monkey brain.
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers.
I'm on it. I'm on it, boss man. Can I nibble on them? Nah.
I could sell them. I don't need that. I don't need money that badly. I'm not that desperate for cash anymore. It's no longer Homeless Man Simulator. It's more I need to run and get to the wharf before that woman with my gun shoots a child with it. Simulator. And fill traps with locusts. Simulator. You know, but that's normal. I don't need a simulator for that. I do that like every Wednesday.
Because I'm looking for an insulin investment. A cheeky insulin investment.
That's a kind of specific simulator. Yeah, it's very specific.
The locusts aren't doing
That's why you
all
need
too
a simulator for it, because
but
it's too
they're
specific.
still in there. This isn't the empty trap. That one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up, brain. Little monkey brain in my monkey head. It's almost time to meet the lady, but it's not quite yet time to meet the lady. So, we're gonna go fill this trap. Oh. The door is closed for today, time to put kids to sleep. Yes, but every time I click that button, click those like circles, I get XP. Little black swallow circles above you. You hear it chirp. Nice. That's a bit of a win. My energy depleted. No, Silent. Take a rest. Eep, my friend. Eep. Oh, I just realized I get to work from home tomorrow. I'm so happy. It's been a long week. Like, genuinely, it's been a long week, so I'm actually really glad that I can just work from home tomorrow. Just take it real easy. Insulin
The trap
phasmid?
stands empty near the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds.
It
or
looks like it was
movement
just a
around.
tree, but it could be an
Only the
insulin
reeds,
phasmid.
apprehensive hissing.
Release the locusts into the empty trap.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings.
Welcome.
They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Probably not.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation?
Never, Kim. Never. What do you think I did for the 3 days before you came?
Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
It's like he knew.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
Okay, boss man. Okay, boss man. Now you restock the trap, now report to Lena and the whirling. I'm gonna send Kim to bed and then I will do this myself. If I must. I thought this was the insulin phasmid. Thank you, Siri. Yeah. Disc. No bot. No bot. Only good bots. Oh, button.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside? Point at the window. No, he can't. He's wearing glasses. He is worse at seeing things than I am.
No. I won't even try.
He takes his... Yeah.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Can you still shoot that?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how
Hey.
it works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
I trust you, Kim. You're a good man, Kim. And a dear friend. And an amazing brother. And then I kiss him. Mwah. Why can I not kiss Kim Kitsuragi? That's actually... So, like, if you Google search Kim Kitsuragi, one of the most commonly asked questions is, why can't I kiss Kim? There's a slit here, concrete. A sewer? Wait a second. Ruby was hiding somewhere along the coastline. We have a vague idea of where she is. Maybe. I'm here to find my gun, though. I need it. I need the gun. I feel like I'm going to need the gun. There's so many, like, emotes silent. It's so funny. Just cracking one out. You can imagine why calls become terrible sometimes. I guess so. Yeah. The crew are there, so I feel like I need to just like waste a little bit of time before I go meet with the woman. I've got about 40 minutes. Estelle better not still be here. Good, she's not. I don't think that was worth it. Emote collecting is the best part of Twitch. Fair enough. Yes, before you ask, that is my actual sneeze. Yeah. No, it is not a joke. Yes, I do sneeze like that. Also expensive hobby, that is true. It's the boys and the girls. How much time do I have? I don't want to necessarily start anything. Like a big investigation. A cell. Or a big, like, thing that takes time. Because if I do that, then, hey, guess what? We're gonna miss the appointment. With the pigs. Where's the cell? Have you not allowed her to come inside? Oh, there she is.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Yes.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
That's a very interesting mental image there.
But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
What for?
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control.
That's good.
Sorna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does. Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crab man hasn't shown himself, thank
Classic
God.
crab man. Now, can you tell me about your associates?
Sure.
Yeah.
You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
Sooner.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time.
That's fair. I wouldn't be if I had to live here.
But earlier today, she told me about Welkins.
Ah.
And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
What about Tiago?
Oh, the crab man.
Crab man, yeah.
Still gives me the creeps the way he moves.
Crabbers.
But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters.
Yeah, but that's the classic Crabbers thing to do. That's very classic of Crabbers.
I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
What did he talk to Noid about?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow.
Both
They're
crab-minded.
both crazy enough, I guess.
Crab forward, as it were. What does he do up there?
Who knows?
Crabbing
He doesn't
about?
really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
That's fair. Does he call you a pussy? Because he called me a pussy as soon as I came in.
Who do you want to know about?
Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is.
Damn it.
To me, at least.
Why can't you see me? See me for who I am. Ignore Andre. I'm cool too. Estelle.
He takes care of shit. sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an
Hardcore to
organizer.
the mega. Yeah, exactly, Canis. How you doing? What has he organised?
Nothing. But then
Dance,
again,
you
there's
big
nothing to
fucker.
organise
Oh,
around here
God.
either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury.
I will dance.
I don't know where he got
I
that
will
from.
dance.
Andre's not super
I just sang
intelligent.
karaoke, so it's not a perfect night without a little bit of dance.
I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high.
Fine, thanks. That's good.
I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
On his mother's love? Relax, girl. We're police officers, but we're corrupt no.
Yes. Anyway.
Is Andre your boyfriend?
Yes.
But you guys aren't serious, right? Please. Yeah. Disco Elysium is your favorite game? You're in good company. Disco Elysium is absolutely one of my favorite games too. I love it. Love it so much. I have the skill cards as like actual cards in my house. I've framed them.
Who do you want to know about?
It's just such a good game. Tell me about Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us.
He's a burger?
Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg,
Oh,
making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum.
right.
He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Yes.
He's a carpenter.
Nailed it.
Trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the
He's a
mindset to
burger.
work like that. In a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset is that?
He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
Okay. And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
Very
A
nice.
strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks.
You use it as an
She
ornament or
doesn't
something
change
else.
tone,
Yeah, I have them
but she
framed, so I
feels like there's more
have it
about
framed
her
up as like a
than she
picture
lets
in
on.
my main room. And sometimes I just like to look at it, so it's just super cool. I have like all like the intellect and emotion and psyche stuff like all lined up in their color coded like spaces. It's very cool. I do need to get it reframed because some of them have fallen out of place, but it's super cool.
It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I haven't been.
Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
Yeah, I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah, I hope you do.
Tell me
Who
about
do you
the
want to
others.
know about?
Egghead.
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party
And
boy?
Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock.
Night,
That's to say
silent,
they're a bit
sleep
backward.
well.
No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest rock music forever. No offense taken. Go on. Yeah.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to
Ooh.
say something every now
Go
and then,
meet
right?
that woman.
To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
Okay.
He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
That's cool. She likes rock music, marry her. I'm trying, but she's got a boyfriend.
I
It's
understand.
very difficult.
People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing
Woman.
makes you sneeze, or
Woman.
yawning makes you... Anyway.
Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from. Or who he is, really.
What? Just have this guy?
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forberg. Or maybe even Coal City.
Just
I
appeared
can't
one day
remember.
and then he was just
Maybe
a
it was
party
Coal
gang.
City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice
Murder
left.
the boyfriend.
When the
Well,
sun came
maybe.
up over the mines.
It's my plan. I gotta
There were
undermine
mines?
the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then I'll
It was
get
in
a cell
Coal
for
City.
myself. She will be mine. She will be mine.
Ed came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak.
I won't make you crawl around in the snow for stuff.
It was definitely
treat you right.
because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine.
Jermaine?
People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Do. Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Yes.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
Oh, silver bird. I assume my wife was a silver bird. What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing?
All right. There is.
Delve, speak to me.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Alright.
Sure.
My reaction speed is... Have you seen a red... I need to go... Hold on. I will be back. I need to go speak with a woman about my gun. So, I'll be back. And then you and I will talk about this silver bird. And maybe kissing. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens, right? I need to go speak with a woman about my gun. Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Put your hands where
Oh.
I can see them.
The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now. Show me your hands. Right now.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
Oh, God.
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Kim, don't shoot her.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Easy, ma'am. Take it easy.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
Ma'am, I need you to calm down. We just want to talk.
Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
Ooh. We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon.
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect alert! Get on the ground!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Kim, blow her away. No, let's just talk.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot! Big red key! Big red key!
Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's a goddamn police shitbag! Have the pavement! You're under arrest!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear.
Ooh, medicine or drugs.
Medicine?
Either or, not good.
Drugs. She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer.
Yeah.
A lower-ranking police officer.
Officer Pigs, double your fleeter, Harriet Dubois, requesting your sidearm for inspection.
What?
Patrol officer, you're in gross violation of the RCM Code of Conduct. Yeah.
Sir?
She hesitates, looking around in confusion. The 3-barreled pepper box wavers in her hand. Patrol officer, I have to sign you up for a disciplinary hearing. Slowly shake your head. Yeah.
Easy. Press her too hard and shit.
Yeah, please don't shoot me, man.
With a swift, poorly coordinated move, the woman slams the megaphone against her lips and teeth.
Oof.
A trickle of blood runs down her chin.
Officer compromise! Unlawful impersonation! Pigs en route!
Oh, dear.
Engage your will!
Okay. She's actually more agitated now. My bad.
It's even. You're not the police. I don't want to say that. Let's just give it a shot.
She's frantic.
No! Don't want to get shot.
Oh, full of bullet holes. From a woman who doesn't know what she's bloody doing.
Put these away, first off, so that I'm not armed.
And then from there, we will figure it out.
Hand-eye coordination. Now, I don't know if there are any clothes that provide... Oh, never mind. Take it back immediately. Hand-eye coordination. We almost had it. We were pretty close. Just need to try again in a different outfit so that she can't see my armor hidden beneath my jacket.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your...
Scavenge. Her hand is...
Madame, please drop the...
You shouldn't be here. Something's very...
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. I am the police. Lateral vascular neck restraint.
Be careful, detective.
No,
Don't
it's
do
even.
anything
It's
that
even
might set
now,
her
so
off.
let's we can solve this
Officer
peacefully.
in need of assistance.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you.
Disturbance reported. Authorized. It's a goddamn police.
As she waves, she thinks she's a police officer.
What? Sir?
Please, pigs, just give me the gun.
With a swift, poorly coordinated move.
Officer compromised.
Okay, she's actually more agitated now. My bad.
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
You're right, Kim. They're not the police.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
No. Oh, no. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Yeah, we really are cops. Look at my badge.
License and registration! License and registration! Come in dispatch! Sector!
This is a very, very troubled woman. We gotta treat her, you know, as carefully as possible.
She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
She's frantic, confused, teetering under all that gear. There's an opening. If you just move fast.
Gun, I'm coming.
If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights.
Gun. Gun. I've got you. I've got you, gun. Gonna bring you home. We just put the poor woman down. Oh, I didn't mean to F9. That was a mistake. I meant to hit F5 so that I could save just a little bit closer so I don't have to walk up the stairs every single time. We got this though. We got this next time. This is
Put
the
your
this
hands
is the
where I
one.
can see them. Show me a...
Scav, her hand.
Madame, please
Don't
drop
shoot her,
the
Kim.
fight.
We can do this
be here.
peacefully.
Something's very wrong.
I am the lateral vascular neck restraint.
Be careful, detective.
Peacefully.
Ma'am, please.
Disturbance reported. It's a goddamn police...
As she waves, she thinks she's a police officer.
What?
Lower the gun, officer.
Sir? Officer compromised. Unlawful impersonation.
Felt like we got close there.
Okay, she's actually more agitated now.
Confiscated.
I don't think she's on drugs.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
No. Oh, no. No.
What's the situation?
She's losing it.
Damn
One
it.
twitch and there
Gonna
would
just
be
have to give it a
blood.
shot. Keep trying at this.
Alright, here's how we do it. As soon as that gun isn't pointed at you again, you dash right. Then immediately close the distance.
Don't break her wrist.
Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist. A drop of sweat runs down your nose, and in it you see the Martinez Inlet, wrapped in the night. In the abandoned fish market, 3 figures standing
Kim,
in a spectacular
I'm almost certain there are no
large,
bullets in
loud
that
woman
gun.
is pointing an
I
empty
dislike the use of the
firearm
word
at Puff 2.
almost.
She doesn't want to listen, or even to be heard.
It's not loaded. No.
This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets.
She pointed it at herself.
Real.
Jesus.
Police gun always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
I just feel so bad for her.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I'm very sorry. This is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
Ugh, that's grim. What do you think happened to her? Is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
But why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably.
Oh,
Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
Neurodegenerative disease, yeah. You're probably right, loneliness. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like a bad case.
Oh, this
But the
is
question
making
is
me
what to do
feel
with
stuff.
her right now.
Should we arrest her?
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and
oof.
without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not gonna cry. I don't. You know, you ever get that where there's something comes up and you're just like, ooh, that hit me right in my soul.
We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local
I'm okay now.
peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Yeah, Titus sounds like the man for the job.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Yeah.
Please, leave the radio on.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
I dislike the idea of searching her right now. We've done a lot of we've had a lot of time to be very compassionate with her. So the idea of searching her like she's some sort of bin, that doesn't seem nice. Doesn't seem like the right thing to do. So we'll head back to the whirling. Talk to Hardy, talk to Titus, and then from there we'll also talk to Morel, and then I'll probably get Kim to make a tree and get out of here, and then I'll do some things by myself before going to bed. In game, so we got 40 minutes to just continue to hang out.
Morel. I'm a cryptozoologist, and I have a gun.
No, Morel, you too? I just sell the gun back at the pawn shop. I'm just nice. Look at this guy. Hey, Frosty, how you doing? How you doing, you boogler? How are you? it's gotten very. Wait, where's Morel? Was Morel dead? No, it's probably just gone to bed.
The Coppernado.
Doing all right. That's good. Coppernado. That's a good name. Thank you, Titus. This guy's my friend. I'm doing good. Yeah. I haven't told you yet, but I may. Well, I am going to be coming to Canberra just after PAX for some work, and I've talked to Nex about it. So I might, depending on if I get time, I might pop in and say hi. But we'll have to see timing wise, because it may be a bit squiff. Yo, who's this legend? Yeah, who's this guy? There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market. On the other side of Bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
Hey, oh, nice. Yeah, so I got some filming work to do in Canberra. So I'm actually, like it's almost immediately after, it's like the week after I'm at PAX. So I have organized with my work that basically I would go from Melbourne, PAX at Melbourne, straight to Canberra. And so as a result, I don't have to pay for my flights home. But then also it actually means that my organization pays a little bit less to send me there too. So that's pretty good. It works out kind of in all of our benefit.
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians shoot.
It's a good deal. Yeah, it's a really good deal. And then also on top of that, like, it means that I'll be in Canberra till the 18th, maybe? 18th of October, maybe? Staying at a hotel or something. Is that funded by work? Yes, so they're actually gonna book me a hotel. That's not the legend. Try again. Oh no. Yes, they'll be booking me a hotel in Canberra, which is also excellent. Cause like, you know, you can say what you will about Canberra. They have some really good hotels.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep, that's
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Coorong or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick.
Oh, that's horrible.
Complaints.
So good that. Yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen for all expenses paid trip to Sunday Canberra.
They said something about
fingers crossed we can see you at some point.
Well, finding something?
Well, like I said to Nex, worst case scenario, it just means that I'll still see you guys in December. So when I swing through for Christmas, so there's not going to be any worries. It just kind of depend. It'll just mean like either you might see me like, you know, a few months earlier, or you might not. That's totally fine. But yeah, like I was saying, I go to Canberra and then a few days later I go to Japan. So that'll be very interesting.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. You have something of yours, Big.
Huh?
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
It's a packed schedule. Yeah, it's a very packed schedule. But like good packed, so it's not gonna be too bad. And once like Japan will be really good because basically like that's just like a holiday for me, essentially. Or it will be a holiday. Nope, she didn't have anything in mind.
Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure
Leveled
it out
up, yay.
back there. Now, anything else we can help
yeah,
you
so like, and I'm keen to just get some flying done, some flying done for the rest of this year, and of course, like, once I've done all my flying, once I've come back from Japan, then I've got like a big road trip through New South Wales and Victoria to come home. So I'm really keen on that too, just because then, like, I'm certain I will have been very tired of flying at that point. So having a big long road trip will be a lot of fun.
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne, amigo LaPlante. Marianne LaPlante.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Wows. like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now.
The children kept her together.
How'd she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting
Love
like
good
a
road
pig?
trip. Yeah. And this is a like a nice long one too. It's about 1,500 Ks. So that's pretty good.
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
I can't but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto. I'm sorry. No, I'm not apologizing.
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird
Where'd you
shit.
get all
I
the
know.
yeah.
She lives by the water. Shit
Oh.
washes up all the time.
Maybe she had the helmet.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those?
Just dump them in the river. They were dumped in the river.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of them.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes.
Don't praise yourself too much. Don't hurt your back sucking your own cock there, mate. I don't know why I said that. I'm just real sick of this guy's real sick of this guy's attitude. Lena. Basmid.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face. Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Earlier, the bullions has left her.
They're losing hope.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Gives up and I'm running around. Only hardcore players left, huh? I mean, yeah, gotta rizz her up a little bit.
Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say.
So who's gonna check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Once more into the breach, then.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
No, I'm just an alcoholic. Don't worry about me, Lena.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
She doesn't know how to end the sentence. What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
I am.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Yes.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
No, all of my childhood stories are 100% true.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid
Like the monkey
was just
that
a
drew on my
story
wall
I used to tell
in
people.
crayon and wrote
I
my
didn't really
name in
think about
cursive.
whether it was real
It's
or
definitely a
not.
monkey, not me. Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that.
Oh.
Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence. That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, And for years, his belief made me believe too.
Is kidnapping Miss Christine also? Yeah.
That
Christine
I am
was
a
here.
queen,
She
an
popped in.
extraordinary witness
Very
to
lovely
grace.
of her.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong?
No, don't doubt yourself.
I think I was.
Lena, don't doubt yourself.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but
Kim,
doesn't write
have some
anything.
sympathy. Please, just do this one thing for me. Be sympathetic to the old people.
He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit.
Ooh, okay. We have to do this. Frosty, bloody, I mean, guy. Yes.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is.
No.
We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple.
No.
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you, I feel good. No, when I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something, no?
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story,
he'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time.
No, later. It's all important.
What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts.
Thing
There
is,
are
you're not
million
sure you
better
made it up
things to
either.
do with your life. I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day,
like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
You do that.
And then
I'll
a
check the.
taxi home. It's not so bad.
You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Yes, Kim.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream.
Kim,
Take it from me and
we
Morel.
owe this woman everything. I know she didn't do anything. She gave me a pen and a necktie, and she was nice to me. But that counts for something.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
Can I have your address, just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
It's been a pleasure, ma'am.
likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned out to be a
dream.
It's not a dream. It's all real.
A fool's hope. Say
No.
her lips moving in silence.
Leader.
Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly
Oh my
as she
God,
gets
that didn't
to
sound
the
quiet.
doors. Then pushes
Hate to
them
see her
open.
leave, but I love to
Outside,
watch her roll
it's
away.
raining.
We should go too.
Yeah, Kim.
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building.
Alright, Kim, let's go. Let's go help those drug makers in that church now. We're done here. Sad. I wanted to help her. And all I did was not, well, kind of helped her, but you know, not all the way. Not really. Kim, we let her down. And I let you down. And you let me down. Because you wouldn't just be nice about cryptids. Just because you don't believe in them doesn't mean they're not real. Cryptids are real. I once was out in the forest and Bigfoot clubbed me. I was walking. I may have been drinking at the time. It's not important. But I saw him. He was walking like he does in that one
The trap is
picture.
full of locusts. Poor things.
He was straight up clomping it, and by it I mean his peanuts. he was footing it, and by it I mean his big. I was straight up forking it, and by it I mean my palates. He was just out in the forest, walking like he normally does. I may have been drinking at the time. Who's to say? But either way, I blinked, and then I felt a big rock come down on my head. And that couldn't have been any old thing. It had to have been Bigfoot. He was there. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Drunk eyes, yes, but I had been drinking. That steadies my aim. So I knew it was true. Alright, Andre. I need to talk to you about leaving a cell.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people
It's
in
all
here?
set up, bruv.
10,000. Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
So, what would you suggest as a name? I only care for a cell.
How about something simple? Like the club?
That's bullshit, a cell. I had faith in you. That's crap.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
What do you propose the name, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs. Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Egghead. What do you think?
Yakokata!
Yeah!
Yakokata! The place to be!
Yakakata! I love it.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe.
Ah, never mind.
That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore.
Bigger than hardcore.
Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than
If
the
you don't know,
sea.
then you don't know. Noid, give me your 2 cents.
The amnesia.
That's shit.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
No, that's terrible. Suna.
I don't.
Oh, great. Thank you for the enthusiasm, Suna.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
What about Krabbus? Kim, how would you come up with the name
I
of the club?
wouldn't.
Oh.
I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Kim, why do you have to be such a buzzkill sometimes?
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
Krabbus.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
But he's Krabbus. Krabbus can do no harm.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas
You can have
from
some
another
water,
level of
and then we'll come up with a name for this club.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Crabman. But he's a crabman. Crabmen can do no wrong. It is a known fact. I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
Yeah.
Elysium.
Yeah, baby.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future.
Yeah.
But the future is
Egghead.
dead.
No.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
Yeah, you can hear me. You understand me, guys.
And short. And memorable.
You understand. You understand.
It's settled then.
Leveled up.
Everyone
Yes.
welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into
His
frenzied
dance.
dance-like motion
Yeah.
to celebrate
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah.
Someone turns
Yeah.
up the beat.
Yeah.
You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start
It
tapping your
feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
Dance. I'm doing the Lethal Company dance. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Jumps up and down with glee. His moves punctuated by the systrobic flash of club lights. Hey, Tio, thank you so much for the pets. Feel it all pampered.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Hold on, that's all for
Goodbye,
now.
officer.
Let me get some savoir-faire. Clothing for savoir-faire. Savoir-faire. I don't know why I said that. Like I said it like that. It's just me. Oh, savoir-faire. Less savoir-faire. Less savoir-faire. Savoir-faire. Oh, +1 savoir-faire. Let me explain. What would you like me to explain? Savoir-faire. Savoir-faire. That's all. But then anything that removes savoir-faire. I'm just saying savoir-faire now. A lot. Okay, quick save. Before we start dancing, because I don't want to embarrass myself.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Still very low. Dance fever is coming. Let's put a point into it. Why not? We got points to spend now at this point. Still pretty low.
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes.
He's balding.
But it looks like he's balding.
Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Is it because you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me.
That's chill.
I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you, Andre?
Not 20.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea.
I'm not gonna
Anyway.
hate on him. Like, it is what it is. He's got no
Goodbye,
control over
officer.
stuff like that. Nothing wrong with it. Now let me
hey, man.
dance.
It's good to see you.
Oh, it's such a bad roll.
Ah, my
You
morale.
close your eye.
Fuck. Just try and dance a little bit and then soil myself.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Ah, damn it.
You close your
No, it's too low. I'm gonna leave it for a moment. My score is so low. Tuna,
Yes, what is it?
how's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is anodic dance music.
What?
Yes.
What did you say?
I said, how's the project
I
going?
can't hear you. The music is too loud.
No problem.
Oh, the project.
Ah.
It's not going well.
Oh.
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore,
Hardcore.
and yekukata.
Yekukata.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through. Let me know how it goes.
On it. I got it. I can speak egghead.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair stands behind a mixer deck, nodding along to the music.
I'm now
He looks
dancing.
at you with a knowing smile.
Hey,
and
turn it
says,
down. Or I'll arrest you.
as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret.
Hardcore!
Say, is it?
It's hardcore!
You keep saying that hardcore, aren't you?
Skibbity, skibbidanger.
Skibbity, skibbidanger. I'm the rearranger. I love this guy.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this.
What do I do?
What to do?
What do I do against such a unfathomable foe?
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
It's a puzzle.
The young man behind...
This is hardcore.
Nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Say nothing.
All core! All right! Yeah!
Say
He
nothing.
furrows his brow as his very large head traces...
Hardcore! Ah! Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
Don't know what to say exactly.
Under the radar, over the top.
Okay.
Back to the heavyweight. Hardcore! Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core! All
He furrows his...
hardcore! Is it though?
It
What
is.
is it? I mean,
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here.
That's the...
I am the mic enforcer.
I didn't get that.
We're close.
We go back through. Big close.
True, hard, full, core.
Say nothing.
Hardcore.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Still say
All core. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his...
Hardcore. Ah. The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you the question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question. We're close.
Which I'm trapped.
True, hard, hardcore. Hardcore to internally coherent. All core. All
He furrows...
hardcore. The question is, what? But there was no.
But there was no quest.
We're close.
Son of
True,
a bitch.
hard, full, core. It's hardcore. Skibbity, skibbity.
Your cop training.
Skibbity,
We're close.
skibbity.
True, hardcore. Yeah. Spinning out lyrics since the day I was born, and the amount of lyrics I got is against.
Damn it, egghead.
We're close.
Just plug that sound bit in.
True, hard, full, core. It's hardcore. Skibbity, skip.
Your cop training.
No, okay.
We're close. True, hardcore.
Say nothing. Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Oh,
Here
right.
comes the
No, that's definitely wrong.
We're close. True,
Say nothing.
hardcore.
But is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky Earth.
No.
We're close. True.
Say nothing.
Hardcore.
Still say
Hardcore to the
nothing.
mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
So I wonder if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging outside the Whirling Rags Hotel. Finally ended work and ready for the long weekend. Hey, nice, Smiley. Very good.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yako kata.
What are you gonna do with your long weekend? Gonna live to the fullest? Gonna just stay home and chill out? Gonna be a little bit productive, a little bit relaxed? You think it really doesn't have anything to do with the case? Said it before. Why is this Yakata the place to be? What does it mean?
Yako kata is a.
Oh, Yakata.
We're close. True.
Say nothing. Still say nothing. Say nothing.
Internally Good
Whirling
morning,
Rags.
yeah. It's the message.
That's not it.
We're close.
Trying to navigate
True.
this idiot's conversation.
Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core. All right. Gotta get the people going. Yeah, Rick. We're close.
Can I just
True.
shoot him?
Hard, full, hardcore, hardcore to internally. All core. All right. Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my job.
Playing Diablo 4's new season and be productive, I guess. You don't have to be. You could just play all of Diablo 4's new season. Just live it. That's living to the fullest. I think let's play it.
Hardcore party.
Okay, and then we try. Maybe
We're
I'm
close.
a party boy.
True. Hardcore, internally coherent. All core. All right.
He furrows his...
Oh, I don't.
Hardcore. The question is, but there was.
accidentally
We're
overstepped.
close.
Not overstepped.
True. Hardcore. Internally all car. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a track. Watch your back. Watch.
Can I just shoot him at this point?
We're close. True. Hard. Full. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All car. All.
He furrows his.
Hardcore. Is it though?
Just thinking that a moment.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other. We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to internally all car.
He furrowed.
Hardcore. Is it though?
It
What
is.
is it? I mean, really.
The question is, what is the question?
No,
yeah,
but
we're
seriously,
through.
I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you
Oh
can't
man,
even
I've reached
hear the music
enlightenment, but through absolute frustration at Egghead.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Hey, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't
An
mix.
NPC's voice is kind of annoying. Yeah, we've been talking to him too long.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, Kim. We won't be in this church forever. I will kill them before we reach eternity.
Don't worry. I have an adapter for it right here.
Ugh.
Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound.
That's
quality.
true. It's true. We don't want an adapter.
Great!
We want that pure
Someone got
music,
through to
pure
him.
sound.
Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the
Hardcore,
music off,
hardcore, Yakakatan. Yeah.
Everybody, don't panic. I'm going to turn off the on for just a sec for a special scheduled event.
Yeah.
The honor will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her.
Cool. Goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye, Egghead. I'm done with you. We will never speak again unless we have to.
Yes, what is it?
All right. Talk to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. Now you can unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Maximum!
Maximum is the only way!
You heard him.
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
What does glue style mean?
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
That's ridiculous. Egghead, you shouldn't be trusted with technology.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Yes, we get it, Egghead.
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for
Please
the
don't
beat
shit
to
my
drop.
pants. That's all I'm hoping. I don't want my pants to fill with ethereal, otherworldly poop.
Born ready.
He's still dancing.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
Yes, Cecile, my love. Glenn, hello. How you doing?
The lieutenant nods stoically.
Nice. Gotta be the coolest guy in the room. As always, Kim. Why?
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church
Oh
seems
god, I'm
cold
gonna
and large.
die. I'm gonna have a heart attack here in this room. And everyone's just gonna be like, nothing happened.
There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Hello, Glenn. Hold on. Never mind, let's do this. I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room. Doing not so fine right now. You have an appointment today and that makes you anxious. That's fair. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope I hope and I am sure that the appointment will go well, of course, but also totally normal to feel anxious about that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, the tightness in my chest is currently anxiety. Oh, that tightness in your chest, currently anxiety. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence.
Absolute
This
silence.
is unnatural.
My God.
The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Oh God.
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest.
Oh, we may have done something very bad.
It will devour everything.
Oh God.
The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus. Have you invoked an ancient god again? Potentially.
It's getting louder.
Says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Oh my God.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
Shut up, egghead. Then something else, his voice growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines.
We won't have to solve a mystery.
Salvation.
We won't have to solve that murder if the universe is dead.
He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
So it was in me at first. Never heard anything this hardcore in my life. It was in me.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance!
Uh-oh.
Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appears to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously. His eyes
Good on you,
searching
kid.
for a possible
Searching for an evacuation route for everyone, I assume.
The window is
Or at
going
least
to
just
come down. No, the roof!
Screech fills the air, the scream of wooden nails, the pillars of the church twist and creak above around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
What about poor Krabbis?
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Everybody don't panic. It's beautiful. I don't feel like I trust it.
Beautiful car!
I trust
Beautiful
Egghead.
life!
You know what? I trust you, Egghead.
Shit! It doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't stop.
Adil, have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up.
Andre.
The signal's passed. It's not in here.
Oh.
It's...
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, can
And
you
then
stop it?
It stops.
Okay, thank
Totally
God.
and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand.
Oh God,
A
that
black
was
3-pin connector.
Egg.
that was wild.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
Good on you, Egghead.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
What was that? I've never heard anything like it.
It was mathematical information
I guess.
from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's
I've never
wild.
even heard of anything
The
like
awoken elder god.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the explosion.
Kim, did you hear that? And he's like, no, it was nothing.
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
Yes.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
You're gonna write Sulislav?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
Yeah.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
That makes sense. What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
Cool.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
Hey.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For
They're
her,
all getting
at
along.
least.
That's really nice.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
That's fine.
Yes. And we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it.
Yeah,
with
we got
loud
an
bass
investigation
noises
to
and
do.
known origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You
Don't.
just don't have the pieces yet.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Have you seen anyone suspicious, say a woman named Ruby?
What? No.
She has not seen her, sire.
Great.
Tis
The swallow, you mean? Great.
Alright, we're done there. What do I have left on my list? We got about 5 or 6 minutes before I'll raid out. So, ask about Ruby. Do a few little things, because we got time.
Hello, Andre. How you does? We'll go ask in the village about this Ruby lady.
Oh, it's dark though. It's like 4 AM. Honestly, maybe it's just best to go to bed. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna head to bed in-game and then in real life as well. No, there we go. Free me, beast! A puddle stopping me from moving. But I get to stay in this room. Alright, Kim. Night night.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack door with the key.
I'll be sleeping in my room in the whirling. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Into the shack. No problem. I'll do stuff, but I also can talk to that lady now. Now that my friend is no longer there, I can chat up this woman. Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
That motor carriage in the sea, by the way. That's my...
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It was an accident.
This calls
Oh,
for
I
a funeral,
apologize.
if you
Shit.
ask me. Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Alright, I'm in. But organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area.
I understand, believe me. I really do. I think about all the frivolous side activities I could be doing every time I go out there with my nets. But daydreaming is a rich man's game. That's...
Yeah. Hold on. Suggestion. I'm gonna ask this woman on a date. And she will be saying yes, because I'm so charming. Such a charming, handsome fella. Surely. Suggestion. Where's my suggestion pants? Where's my suggestion shirt? Where's my suggestion anything? Nothing. None of my shit has suggestion other than this jacket. Damn it. Alright. So be it. Oh, I can level up suggestion though. Suggestion. Level it up. May as well. Oh.
Aye, the sea's gonna come.
Oh no. What to say before I suggested?
Aye, the sea's gonna
Suggested we
calm
go on
down
a date.
soon.
It's even.
Can
I
feel
feel
it.
like it's
The
possible.
wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
You think she really needs more of that after a man died at sea?
But what do I do then?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
I'm listening.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I'm a drunk. Don't know if you've noticed, but I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
This time though, imitate drum roll. I thought I'd ask you for a walk. Lillian, walk with me.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
Is that a yes, ma'am? Is that a yes, ma'am? Is the walk happening?
Where would this walk take us, officer?
There's a nice view on the beach, I've found. Points northwest. Land's End.
All right. I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
A good old-fashioned walk. I like it.
Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys. Stroll on the beach sounds nice. All right, I guess I'll be seeing you at Land's End in the evening, when it gets dark, all right?
It's already dark.
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
Sweat pouring down my brow. Better get ready. Dressed in my finest clothes. Quick save. I gotta go. I gotta be there right now. Yeah, in the northern tip. Northern tip. Madam, out of my way. I got a date. I assume it's at the most, like, northern part of this entire island. So, woman, she wants to go on a date with me. She agreed for a walk. Surprised I didn't walk out with, Never run so fast in my life. Lillian? There you are. Hello. I didn't run.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves.
Oh,
A
unprawn. I
sudden
am
gust
unprawning.
picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Bonjour.
Hi, so here you are. It's late and the sun is going down. It'll be dark soon.
It's already dark.
If we stay here long enough, we will be joined by a cortege of drunks and teenagers. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
You look at her. You seem surprised. Surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
It's a rock star thing. Tardiness. I'm sorry you had to. I'm not apologizing. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Just trying to be a responsible grown up. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm actually quite good at scheduling.
Aye, so an officer should be. All that running around must need a lot of structuring.
She lets out a little laugh as she turns to face the sun reflected in the waves.
Her laughter
There's no sun.
is throaty and warm. It rhymes with the waves and the cries of the gulls.
It's all darkness out here.
As she turns to face the sun reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay, you cannot help following her steady gaze.
Keep quiet about my sordid past.
The sun reflected
Just
in the
enjoy
waves
the moment
and
with
the
her.
skyscrapers rising across the bay is mesmerizing. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
Got a level for that. Hell yeah. Just enjoy the view.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas, grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
There's an explanation to this, and it's political, you see. Begin a long, impassioned political tirade. Well, something's got to be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
I agree.
Maybe some general remarks before you say something big. Work your way up to the cool.
Don't you want to visit? Who do you think killed the hanged man? Don't you want to go visit La Delta?
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real a piece they ask for spring cod.
It's an interesting lilt to your voice.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear, though I've never been.
The wind ruffles her hair, silver streaked in the moonlight.
You have fish hooks in your ears.
These aren't real fish hooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fish hooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. A cheap novelty gift you can buy from a flower shop or a kiosk.
Interesting.
The wind ruffles her hair, silver streaked in the moonlight.
Conceptualization is not good. Conceptualization. Try, but it's not gonna be good.
Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Yo, we did it! The most important role in the game!
Stare into the sun. Yeah, massive thermonuclear reaction. 5 billion years old. The sun is a god. The only fault with the sun is it shines on us as well as our enemies. I don't like either of them really.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side?
I still do. I'm righteous. In my early 20s, maybe. When I had my love with me. I don't like that one. Because I'm trying to chat up this lady. In my early 20s, maybe. Never. I still do. I'm righteous. In my early 20s, maybe.
Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. So,
Hey.
to hell with youth. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
She takes the sword out of her scabbard. The blade reflects the sunlight. A dark orange.
Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things.
What? She
I've
gave
no
me a
use for it anymore.
sword? Sure you don't need the sword? Think we can do this again sometime?
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
That makes sense. Think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
That's good enough for me.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Farewell.
She nods to you and turns to go.
As she walks off, the wind picks up, and the light from the sun seems to fade. The crumbling silhouette of failed electrical R&D towers in the distance, beckoning.
And we are now armed with a blade. Equip this to impress yourself. What the hell happened? Okay, well, let's give it a save. As I promised, I didn't expect to go on a date, so we'll close that out there. Let's go for a little bit of a raid to somebody. Who's live? Zell is playing some more Dark Urge. Let's see, who am I following? Who is live? Start there. Chris is live. That's always a good choice. Radders is live too. Lumen is live as well. Dragon Age Origins.
Interesting. A lot of good choices.
Throw a dice. You're right. I have dice. I have dice. I brought my dice back. I had D&D today at work, so I do actually have my dice with me. Alright, let's count. Okay. So who do I have who I'm following, who is live right now? So, Steven. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got 5. So we'll roll a d6. If I roll a 6, we re-roll. We have work at work, but yes, that's true. I run a D&D campaign in my office. Lucky you. I know, I had to organize it, set it up myself. I had to convince the higher ups to let me do it. And of course they are lovely people, so of course they let me do it. But like, it took a lot of work to actually get it started. But as a result, I have to run D&D. Or under the pretense that we also, like, work always comes first as well. Alright, so we will roll a D6. If I roll a 6, we re-roll. Whatever I roll dictates where we go. Okay, that is a 5. So we are going Lumen. Let us have a cheeky little raid. Alright, we'll start the raid here. Get poppin' and get moving. With that, jump to the end screen. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will be back live again tomorrow with some more Persona 5 Royal. Really looking forward to playing it, but tonight we are done for tonight. So make sure to give Lumen some love, and I will see you all when I see you next. Go be the rainbow in somebody else's day, because you've done more than enough here. Bye 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 bye. My pleasure. Thursday Disco. Always a pleasure. See y'all later.